Hey everybody, it's Championship Sunday at RLCS Worlds in Lyon, France, and as a Rocket League player and a Grand Champ myself, I had to make this video. I wanted to do something creative and tie Rocket League esports into the stock market. Now, because it is Championship Sunday, I also decided to give my predictions and let you guys know who I'm supporting. I'm from North America, so I'll be rooting for NRG and the Ultimate, and if I had to pick between the two teams, I'm hoping it's Ultimate that come out on top, as First Killer is my GOAT. Send me a signed jersey. I don't really know the direction to go with this video, so I came up with a couple of questions that popped into my head. Why would someone invest in an esports team, and are they profitable? From what I've read and heard from other people, esports are not that profitable, if at all, and companies usually just invest in esports teams as some type of exposure through the naming rights or ownership, but truly I've heard that people just do it for the love of the game for the most part. It doesn't mean all esports and all esports orgs are not profitable, it just means that they have a hard time breaking even or reaching that point of profitability. Besides all that, I can also give the pricing breakdowns on 3 companies that we saw represented in this weekend's tournament, and sadly all of them have been eliminated, with the top performance being top 8. The first company we can go over is Shopify, listed as SHOP and represented by Shopify Rebellion. They were eliminated in the playing bracket by the second team that we will be going over, and if you look on screen you can check out my bullish, bearish, and untradeable levels given the current price structure. Looking on screen, like I just said, you can see that for the bullish zone, our lowest entry point is 148 with a target of 163.5. For the untradeable area, we are looking at a low level of 142 with a high level of 148, and for the bearish zone, the entry would be around 142 with a target of 126.75. The second company I want to go over is ExxonMobil, listed as XOM and represented by Gen G Mobile 1. They had high support, as Justin is always a fan favorite, one of my personal favorites, although I do like Squishy a little better, and considered by many fans to be the GOAT. Sadly, this weekend they just were not as competitive as some of the other teams, and I believe they were eliminated in the top 16 if I'm not mistaken. On screen you can see that they have been stuck in a sideways range even on the higher time frames, but I did try my best to identify equal bullish, bearish, and untradeable areas, although this truly doesn't seem like something I'd really want to enter in. So looking over here, you can see with the bullish zone we have an entry of 113.5 and a target of 117.5. The untradeable zone will have a bottom level of 111.8 and a top level of 113.5, and the bearish zone will have an entry target of 111.8 with a price target or a profit target of 107.5. The last company that I want to go over was the best performing team in this video. They have also been eliminated but made it all the way to top 8 with a little bit of an underdog story, as they were only able to qualify last second in the LCQ. The team I'm talking about is Ninjas in Pajamas. They represented NIP Group, listed as NIPG, which is also an ADR. This is the third time I'm covering this week. An ADR means American Depository Receipt. That just means it is a foreign company trading on a US exchange in US dollars in its simplest form. They do not meet my personal criteria for trading, but I still went ahead and identified some areas of interest just in case some of you were actually interested in that. NIPG, again, they were represented by Ninjas in Pajamas. We gave them a bullish target of 215 with a profit target of 250. We gave an untradeable zone of low level 1.8, high level 2.15, and a bearish entry target of 1.8 with a bearish price target of 1.4. That's all I'm going to have for you guys. Let me know if you're a fan of Rocket League and who you're rooting for this Championship Sunday. I will get those trading performances up for you guys to check out sometime this weekend, so just make sure you're looking out for that. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this somewhat creative video.